Okay, so laptop. No, lapbook. What? Lapdog? Lapdog? Oh, laptop. Okay, no, so I've just turned into bubbles again. All right. Okay. The reason I didn't use my iPad is because I wanted to show you the kitchen. So this is, hopefully you'll be able to see this. This is the before. So this, and also this is before. This is after we'd knocked the wall down between the kitchen and the living room, but I hadn't knocked this bit down because it used to have a radiator on behind it. So that's now gone. The radiator, the wall has gone. The kitchen has gone. It's all gone. This is my TV covered up for obvious reasons. Okay, so I didn't know how else really to show you this. So this was when we'd started demolishing the kitchen, taking stuff out of it. This is me in various stages of doing stuff. Oh, this is me. There you go. My beautiful face. License to drill. 009. License to drill. Actually, me doing stuff. Lying on the floor doing stuff. So, sorry if I suddenly got very loud. That's the reason why. I did all sorts of stuff. I took the plumbing out from under the sink. I used a jigsaw. This is the kitchen after the units had been taken out. This is Brian in the corner, where he belongs. Don't tell him I said that. He's not here today. This is Brian doing something with that kind of cheeky look that he has on his face. This is me peeling the wood. Like literally the paint from the wood was about 2 millimeters thick because every successive person, just painted over, and then plastered and left the plaster drips all over it. So I've stripped it back and we're now repainting it. So, but the moulding was really nice. These are the tiles that I'm going to have. I say I'm going to have. I've got them. They're just not up yet. Because they go with. I've got some old Denby plates that were my auntie's that go really nicely. This is the almost finished kitchen with the new wood countertop, which I have jigsawed the holes out, joined it together, all sorts of things. And this is before it was oiled. And thanks for not recognising. I've got ghost finger on this laptop, this iPad at the minute, and then this is it after it's been oiled. Okay, so that's where we currently are. Okay, except for the some of you know that my microwave blew up the other day, so it was brand new. I mean, I'd used it once to heat something up, and then I went to use it the second time, and it went bang. But I've had it for 5 years or so, brand new in its packaging, never opened it, and so I've lost that money. So anyway, that's it. Just wanted to show you those. That was the easiest way for me to kind of show you. So iPad away, laptop over there, lapbook over here. Okay, so this is the French board that we'd finished making. I really love my French board. I love my French board. My French board is so nice. So it's the problem. It brings out my French in me. I'm not French, and I can't speak French. So anyway, feeling a bit giddy today. So I'm really sorry if you think, oh, he's not very grounded today. No, not grounded. So I'm live and not grounded. Anyway, so this is our lapbook as it is. We've got our little note bit here. Okay, and I was thinking, I was talking about having a slot pocket. That's the word, pocket. I'm going to have that here, I think. Well, I think I am. And what I was thinking is I was going to use this paper for it. So, first of all, let's measure it and get the measurements sorted. So, if I'm a bit giddy today, apologies, but, This is life with me. Get a bit giddy at times. I'm just having a read of the comments, but you don't want me to sit and read the comments, really, do you? So, because otherwise I don't get anything done. So I want it so I can. That's lucky. I'm going to go for 13 centimeters wide, and I'm going to go for. I want it to come to about here. I think I don't want to lose all of this bit at the top. I still want to see some of this nice green stuff, and I think if we make the slots fairly big, so I think. Do I want it a bit lower? No, I think that balance is right. So 13 by 17 centimeters. Will you remember? Because I probably won't. 13 by 17 centimeters. So what am I going to do? I'm going to measure it from on the back. So this bit is the bit that I want to use. And when you flip it over, this bit goes over here. So I'm going for. No, we want it 17 centimetres high, Dave. They nearly made a big boob there. So 17 centimetres, and because this ruler goes right to the end, I can just put a line right on the end of there, and then we'll come out a bit further over here, and we'll go 17 centimetres. I might have to get my bonds in the way, so 17 centimetres there. Okay. So we can draw a line on that. Oh, draw a line under it, Dave. Draw a line there. And then we wanted it 13 centimetres wide. 13 centimetres, which is approximately 5 1/8 of an inch. And you know why I know that? Because it says it there. Not that I know conversion. Please don't come to me for my conversion. There's somebody in my household that knows all of the conversions. That's called Alexa. She's just come on. Normally, if I speak that quietly, she doesn't hear me. I don't want you. Go away. So I know someone who is. I know someone who knows someone. That always sounds a bit dodgy when people say, "Oh, I know someone that knows someone." No, I know someone who knows somebody actually called she who shall not be named, called Alexa. So she didn't hear me that time. So actually called that. Can you imagine being called that in this day and age, in 21st century? I hope there's nobody out there that's named their child Google, or Siri. The world's going to get very confusing when people say, Alexa, what's the weather today? So
right now in Batley, it's 14 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies.
There you go.
Tonight's forecast is clouds with a low of 11 degrees.
Thank you for that. But like, you could be talking to your partner, couldn't you, on saying that? So yeah, somebody who knows somebody that's actually called that name. I can't get. Oh, there you go. I was going to say I can't get my thing open. Oh, got a nasty squeak to it, but never mind. I don't know where my WD-40 is, so I'll go for this. Right, I want a large hole. So remember, what we're going to do is we're going to make holes either side, and then we're going to join them with a slot. So I don't want it to be right at the bottom. I guess really I should measure this, shouldn't I? I'd suddenly all just suddenly thought, I better make this look like I know what I'm doing. Bizarrely, why would I want to know what I'm doing? So the difference between 6 and 15 is 9. 9? 9. Not 9 as in no, but 9 as in yes. 9 as in number, sorry. Oh dear, confusing. So 6 and 15. So we want a number in between those that's kind of equidistant. So that would be half of 9 is 4.5. So 6 plus 4.5 is 10.5. And then 15 minus 4.5 is 10.5. There you go. That makes it right. So I was right. I do know what I'm talking about. Well, I know what I'm talking about. I don't necessarily get out what I mean. But I know what I'm talking about. I'll tell you what. I should just shut up, shall I, Dave? Shut up, Dave. Shut up, Dave. So I'm just going to draw a line there. And then I'm going to draw a line here. And then I'm going to draw a line here. And that should be the same distance. That I realise is not, but that's fine. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a hole here. How far in do we want it? I want it a bit further in than that, so let's just move that down, see how, yeah, I think about there. So I'm going to put a hole, put a hole in my line, and hopefully it's somewhere in the middle. And a hole in the middle of that line. I am a hole and I live in the mole. Oh, it's got me thing stuck. Oh, there you go. The bit that you punch out, you know, it stays in the hole and then you can't see what you're doing. That's my problem. It was technology earlier, and now it's hole punchy things. I was also hurting my hand because I'm holding it too close to the front. I'll just shut up, shall I? Oh no, actually don't shut up, Dave, because like talking, I have to do the live for me as well as you guys, right? Okay. I wasn't bashing a tambourine there like a demented Salvation Army person. So I told you I'm feeling giddy today, and I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. It's a slippery slope. Right. So put your pencil down because we want to make it. So what we're doing now is we're going to make a slot between the two holes. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut a little bit this side of the line and cut a little bit the other side of the line, and hopefully then it will create a slot. So I'm going to do all of the ones this side of the line first, and if you have no idea what I'm talking about, then join the club, because I have no idea most of the time. So oh, and I was going to eat, so I've had a snack. I haven't eaten, but I know what I'm going to have. I'm going to have homemade pizza tonight, but Slimming World style. So it'll be on a piece of flat bread. So some tortilla. I never know how to say that. So, oh bugger me. Oh no, sorry, didn't mean to say bugger me. That's why there's a 10-second delay, Dave. So you could edit that out. I'm not going to, but oh, it's all right. It looks all right, doesn't it? It looks all right. It'll be fine. It'll be right. It'll be right. It looks homemade. Bloody does now. I mean, sorry. I did say I was feeling a bit hyper, so it's all coming out. So then drawing a line this side. This is life with autism. You know, you just have to roll with the punches. Things happen. Oversharing as well. I do a lot of that, so I won't overshare today. Well, I don't think I will. I say I won't. Who knows? Okay, so there we go. We've got our slots. So that's what I mean. It can't. I think it looks quite kind of military-like. You know, when like you have a military coat where you have buttons either side, and then you have the ropey things between, and I think it looks like that. Buttons with a rope in between. Don't know why. I just think it looks military. I think my blade has had it. Well, I don't know what I'm talking about. Keep losing the feed. Oh dear. Okay, so keep losing the feed. Really sorry. I think it might be my internet. Might be, Sunday. You know what Sunday is? People, all the kids are all at home. They're all on their iPads and, being entertained while the parents snooze on the sofa. I don't know what they're doing this afternoon. What do parents do after you've eaten and like do you all like just fall asleep on the sofa? So anyway, this is how it's going to look. Okay, now I think it looks a little bit bit bland, so I kind of think I want to kind of spice it up. What can I spice it up with? Maybe I could use some. Do you remember when I made? What do you remember? Do you want to try that again, Dave? Do you remember when I made my own washi tape? And if you don't, it's on my YouTube. So it's in my. If you're watching this on YouTube, then I'll link it in the description. So I think I'm going to put some of this around the sides because I just think it's missing something. It needs something to help it stand out from the page. So I've got some more of this somewhere. There's a place for us. Somewhere there's a place for us. A time and place for us. Yeah, so I've got some more. Sorry for the musical interlude. Yeah, so this is more of this homemade washi tape stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I think I'll use that bit on, maybe I'll use it on there. Right, okay. Let's get some cutting implements out, Dave. Cut the end of this off. Let the dog see the rabbit, as the term goes. So, about there, because like, you know, that's always a good measurement, about. I didn't do the measurements in the kitchen like that, by the way. I did actually measure. I measured. I know, measuring. What? I know. I've also been empowered. I went to the tip on my own today, which might not seem like an amazing thing, but I've not been able to do things like that since all of the disastrous stuff happened with my husband. I'm peeling this back now. Because this is on double-sided sticky tape, you have to be careful that it doesn't twang back on yourself and stick to itself, and then you can't use it, or suddenly sticks to the. I feel like the pressure's on to get this right. It is on to get it right because you're all watching me. So. Yeah, so I think I was in the middle of saying something, wasn't I? Yeah, the feed. If you keep losing it, it's very well my internet because everybody's at home today. So, right, I'm going to put that a little bit round there. And if you hear the dog grumbling in the background, that's because it's Sunday and people are walking the dog. How dare they? These entitled people that think that they can walk past our house. In fact, I don't know. It might not be them that's entitled. I think Worcester's a bit of a Karen. So, oh, this is not going right because I'm so giddy. Right, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to just tuck this so that I can peel this bit off, and then it'll just hang over this line. So if I do this is what I wanted it to do. So you've got that, okay? Because it'll strengthen that bit up, okay? And also you can see the slots better, okay? So I'm going to move the Lapbook out of the way because this is like interfering with me. So try again, Dave. Take two. Didn't want one in the first place. What about two? Never mind two. Oh, and if you're looking at my fingers that are all like gnarly and everything, my hands have been so dry and I get allergies and things. So people say about the washi tape the washi stickers from AliExpress are difficult to peel. Nothing compared to my own blooming washi tape. It's not going well today, is it, Dave? Your ability to speak. I've never had a problem with speaking, as most of you are very aware. I sound like Mr. Carson when I speak like that, very well. Mr. Carson, as in the butler from Downton Abbey. I could have been a butler. I think I definitely would have been below stairs. I'm not like, although Brian thinks I'm posh, I'm not posh enough to have been above the stairs. I wouldn't have been the family. If I was the family, I'd have been Lady Edith, the miserable one that never has any luck. I like Lady Edith because she's the underdog. Let's see, is that going to be even if I do that? I probably made this very difficult, and there might be a very logical way to do it. And I'm sorry if you're screaming at me, going, "Why didn't you do this?" Because I am me, and I do things differently. Okay, that one there. This one's a little less floral, so I might put a piece of this on this side. I'm going to go to about there. Remember that measurement, that about there measurement. No idea how long I've been going for, because I can't even remember when I started. Oh, I know where I started, at the beginning. And I cut this in half. I think this one will be harder to fold because it's actually got paper on it rather than just tissue and napkin. But, you know, like a challenge. Tear that off. Use the backing to aid me. Bing bong. Oh, it's just told me to breathe. So, like, have I not been breathing all this time? I think I was breathing. I'm sure I was breathing. Thanks, Siri, though, just in case I wasn't sure whether to breathe. Right. Getting cross with myself now because I can't do this. Well, when I say I can't, I mean I am doing it, but I'm making a ear of pig out of it. A pig's ear. You can put lipstick on a pig, but it'll still be a pig wearing lipstick. So, when I first moved here, I know I've told you all this before, but like when I first moved here, I moved to a place called Huddersfield, and they're very straight talkers in Huddersfield. Kind of go on really well there, because there was a woman that I worked with. And that was her favourite saying when somebody like was dressed up to the nines, and she didn't think if she didn't think much to them or she didn't credit them very highly, she'd say, "You can put lipstick on a pig, but it'll still be a pig wearing lipstick." Oh dear. I mean, it was a mean thing to say, but it was just the way it was said. It was. Oh dear. It's like the saying of you can't make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. So, oh goodness me! Just get a grip, Dave. Get a grip, or just get the end of the thing and get a grip on that. So, okay. Yay! We're peeling. And peeling and peeling and peeling. So it's a peeling. Well, hopefully it'll be a peeling when I finish. Oh, Dave just creased it. Can you straighten that out? Yep. It's not like you, Dave. Straightening something out. Well, that's kind of gone off the line, but we'll be all right. Fold that over. You'll never see it. It's all strengthening as well. It's all character building. And then this piece is going to go on this side. I don't know whether anybody knows what I'm doing, but, you know, we're just winging it, all right? So I wanted to do a live, that's all I know. Okay, oh, it's now stuck to that. I thought there was going to be a permanent decorative piece on there, but it's not. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm laughing to myself. Something just random has just come into my head. So, like, it's a meme that I saw, but there's no point me relaying it to you because you'll be like, and it's one of them you have to have been there type things. So, I think I'm going to put that at the bottom, or a bit of that at the bottom. Anyway, it's nice to be able to use this. Since I made it, this is the problem. When you do demos, you make so much stuff and then you just end up with like duplicates of it, because you don't just make it once, you make it several times over. You make it once, you make it several times to show us this is what you could make, and then you make it live or on the demo, then you make it again on the demo. That's why I ended up with so many paper flowers when I used to make paper flowers. Most of them are still at work, the paper flowers, so they're used in displays at work. So, but we're having a bit of a sort out at work, so I might be coming home with them because I don't want them just to go in a skip. I'd rather, give them to someone or sell them to someone, or do something nice with them. Anyway, back to this, back to the journal, back to life, back to reality, back to the here and now. Yeah. Show me how to sing. That's not the words, but it's my take on it. Okay. Oh, I'm liking this. I'm really liking this. Don't stick that to it, Dave. That's just a piece of white paper. Do I want that on there? Is that a bit busy? Maybe something a little more subtle. Maybe some of this at the top. When I say it's subtle, it's not subtle, is it? It's about as subtle as a cucumber in the eye, but it's subtler. Anyway. And now I've got Joyce Sims in my head. I don't know why. Come into my life, and I don't even know what reference I would have had to think that. So. Sorry. My version of the intro. If anybody's doesn't know what Joyce Sims come into my life sounds like, I can tell you now it sounds nothing like that. Oh dear Dave. Oh Dave, you've gone and stuck it in the wrong place. Oh no, it's because I've got fat fingers and I can't see what I'm doing. My Yorkshire's coming out now. My fat fingers and my Yorkshire. You can put lipstick on a pig, but it'll still be a pig wearing lipstick. Oh dear. It tickles me, the things that happen, the things that we do. Right, okay, I'm looking through here because I know that these are tabs, but I'm thinking might use that in the tabbiness. In the tabbiness, there's no tabbies around. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. So this is a hole reinforcer. It makes like those hole reinforcers, sticky things, but they're not sticky in this case. And it's something I'd like to put around there, I think. But I need to layer it up because it won't won't cut otherwise. Anybody know what I mean by the Joyce Sims intro? Anybody have a clue who Joyce Sims is? I love that song, by the way. Come into my life. I got so much love to show you. But clearly it's at a too high a pitch for me to even try and sing. No, then once you've made the hole, it's like, get the damn thing out. Come on. Where are they? Where are you? Come on. There you are. You're there. Ha ha. Right, I've got 4. I need 6. It's got 3 slots. So put them there. Put that over there. Put that. Maybe put that about there. Hopefully that's about right. Heave! Yeah. Oh, I'll actually like those better. Okay, so we're going to stick these down. Heaven knows how I'm going to do that, because like I can't even pick the damn things up. Something with a fine nib. Is that a hair? It's not mine. Don't have any. So that's maybe where they're all gone. Stuck to the end of this glue. Oh, no, it's coming out. That's fine. Give that a bit of a spread out. Then I'm going to use the... Oh, hang on, Dave. Hold it. Hold your horses. I'm going to use that to do dippy. Oh, there's 2 stuck together, Dave. You've dipped the wrong one as well. This is the one you want to dippy. And we're going to stick that around there. The hole's a little bit bigger than that, and don't worry about that bit there. I'll cut that bit off. I like it to look a little bit mishmashy, which blooming good job, really, isn't it? Because that's exactly what it looks like. You know, for me, if it looks a bit mishmashy, it looks like somebody has made it, and that's what we're going for when we do junk journal-y things. You're trying to make it look like somebody has lovingly created this over centuries, and you know, repaired it when it got damaged, and you know, that's what we did with stuff. That's what we really need to get back to, is repairing stuff when it gets damaged. So my microwave oven, when it went bang, I did have a look at it. No, I didn't look at it. I mean, I had a look online to see how much it would cost to repair it. How much is a microwave oven to repair, and it's cheaper to buy a new one. So we will never be in a situation where we fix things if buying them is cheaper. Maybe I'm talking a load of tosh, but it's my tosh, and I love my tosh. You do your tosh, I'll do mine. So I'm just cutting this bit apart, the slot bit. I was doing it with a blade, but because the glue's still wet, I was just dragging it. So this bit. Well, that didn't cut very well. These scissors are terrible, Dave. They're terrible, Muriel. So, yeah. Oh, and I like while we're having a chat, ABBA. Just to be a cliche, I'm a gay man, so like I'm going to turn into a cliche. ABBA have got new singles out after, what is it, 900 years? It's not 900 years. Don't tell them I said that, will you? But they've got new singles out. What do we think? Anybody heard them? I kind of think they're like they're more of like the end of their career type tracks. They're not the Dancing Queen style thing. I don't know what this is. This is Dancing Queen. So easy. Somebody's just beeped. I'm going to put them back in there because I might be able to use them in some way. I'm going to put those back in there. I want to keep that out because I will use that. I think I might keep that one out as well. I don't want all tabs. Right, okay, and then that's the washi tape. I put that over there. Put the lid back on your glue, Dave. Put your bag away. So Joe Thornton gave me a whole load of whale tails in here, that she had kindly made for me. So they will probably appear in my new journal as well. If you can't get a whale tail punch, get somebody to make them for you anyway. So, and you can make them on the Cricut. It's just I never get round to doing that. So there we go. So that is our little pockety thing. So that's going to go in there like that. I think we'll maybe make it look a little more put together. Oh, I know what I could put on here. Where's my... Somewhere over the rainbow. So this looks a bit... This is some of my glassine, my homemade glassine. But I really like it because it does look a little bit like, when you stick it down, it looks a little bit like sellotape. So I think I'm going to make it sellotapey looky on there. Yeah, I'm going to stick some of it there. So the tutorial for making the glassine is also on my YouTube channel, so you know, you can check that out as well, and I'll put the link in the bio, which I probably won't remember, but I'll try. I'll do my darndest to try. Which way up? That way. Oh no, that way. I think it doesn't really make much difference. I think they both look very similar. Sorry, the dog's having a bit of a moment. He's having a moment. We'll just leave him. Let him have his moment. One moment in time. So that, and I might put another bit on. Maybe something like, I don't know, over this one, over there, round, I don't know, round this bit here, maybe, yeah, maybe, yeah. So if you don't want to use it as glassine, you can definitely turn it into old sellotape, oldie sellotapey, or sticky tape, or scotch tape. It depends on where you are in the world, doesn't it, what you call it. So I've got a little stamp that I might stick on just there. And what else can we have? Maybe... What's up with you, buggerlugs? What's wrong with you? Somebody gone past the window? How dare they? I know, it's terrible. Shocking. Have you told them? I heard you telling them, actually, so... Oh. Yeah, I know, I'm talking back to you. But, you know, I'm doing a live, Worcester, and, like, you were happily asleep on the sofa a minute ago, but, well, several minutes ago, but before I started this, he was doing his, looks like he's just fallen out of a tree pose, like when he's, like, upside down. Stick that on there. And I might stick another stampy thing over the top. All right, Worcester. Let's put one of these on it, maybe. Maybe we won't put one of these on it because I can't actually get them out. Okay. Deploy the real guns without chopping your finger off, Dave. Yeah. Heave. Let's put one of these on it somewhere. Let's find the end of it first. Oh, there is an end somewhere. And a beginning. Oh, there you go. Found the end. There you go. Nice, whatever that is. Strawberries, I think they are. Tear those bits off. Let's Stick that on there. Maybe like that. There we go. Bit brightly coloured for me. Just tone it down with a bit of something. Whatever's left on this brush. This brush is not a brush, Dave. A sponge. I know what I'm talking about. Same with those bits. Where? Oh, there. Vintage photo. Just going to put a little bit of that on there. Just to tone them down so they don't look so new. Oh, I know what else I might put on here. I haven't used it for a while, so I'm just going to put something on this edge because it then looks like it's been worn a bit more. My attention to detail is either something you'll love or something you'll loathe, but, you know, it's me. I'm doing me. Somebody said I can't stand that when people say that, and now I feel a bit like uncomfortable about saying it now. But I like it. I like it. I like it. I use it. I use it a lot. Me use it a lot. I sound like a caveman. So, Captain Caveman. Anybody under the age of 94 will probably have no idea what I'm talking about. No, under the age of whatever. How old am I? 52. So under, I don't know, under the age of 30 will probably not have a clue what I'm talking about. My cultural references are just, you know, out of sync with somebody younger. So that's that. What did I just say? Oh, I wanted to use some of this on it because I haven't used any of this for a while. So this was given to me by my lovely friend Christina Hall, who follows me on YouTube, and I've used this a lot in the past, but I just haven't used any recently. So I'm going to put it. I'm going to put some there. I don't care. I don't care what you think. I'm going to tone it down, obviously. It's just some wallpaper. It's the, you know, the border roll stuff. Dave, you have to take the lid off to get it to work. So yeah, it's just border roll stuff, but it's and it's actually I think it's actually a Laura Ashley one. So anyway, I'll put that on there. You know why? Because I can, and I did. So okay, so there we go. So we've got that little cluster at the bottom. We've made this. I think it looks really nice. I think it kind of goes in well with what we've got. It's quite eclectic. We're going to stick this down. Now, one of the things, let's stick it down first before I go on to the thing that I was going to say next. Stick my finger in the top of that glue, Dave, instead. That's all dried on my already dry fingers. And my hair on my already dry fingers. Well, I've just waxed my knuckles. So, let's stick it down now. I think I'm going to use 3-in-1 for this because I think we want a bit of a better, you know, adhesion. I'm going to cut that a bit off first before I do that. There's a little bit there, it just hangs over. That's the tweezers just gone on the floor, in case you wondered what that noise was. So I'm just going to go down a good line, but not too much as to squidge out of the other side. And down here. And along here. And I'm also going to glue it at the top. Sometimes I leave that bit open so I can have a pocket as well, but it's not going to be a pocket. It's literally just going to be for putting in the slots. It's going to be a slot pocket. And we're going to put it about there. I'm going to try and get it slightly straight. straight as I can do. So there you go. Fantabulous. Little Jack Frost. Okay. So, oh, that's because Peggy. All of my pegs have got like Peggy Lee songs on them. So, because when I used to teach flower making classes, it just made it. Pegs are really good for holding things together while you're waiting for it to dry. And it just was, made people chuckle, and people would say, "Oh, what have you got? Oh, I've got this." And so it gets people talking when they're in a class that they, where they don't know anybody. So, and then I think so I normally do another video after this, the one that's not live. I do one that's not live, and I tend not to have so many technical issues with that. And I think I'm going to make one of these. So this is something I made. I think I'm going to make one of these in it, which is it's a little kind of envelope-y thing, but it just kind of opens up into a full sheet of paper, and it's got a wax seal on it, and I just think that would look lovely. Ooh. Get the pocket sorted out. Would look lovely tucked in there. Do you not think? So yeah, so I think I'm going to make one of them in the next video on, and I might even use some more of my washi tape. I don't know. It depends. Tell me. It depends on how I feel. Don't tell me anything, please. Don't tell me. So, what do you think? Do you like it? Is it what you thought it was going to look like? It could probably have some more done to it, admittedly, but I think it looks all right. It looks all right. It looks good. Good. So, not sure what I'm going to put in the other things. Probably just going to have a tuck somewhere. Somewhere to tuck things. There is another notepad thing that I'd like to do. It's one where you take it out, so it just tucks in a pocket, and you pull it out, and it's like a flip, what are they? Spiral bound secretarial notebooks. It's one of those kind of things. I'd like to put some of the things that I've made, so the little glassine bags and things. I'd like to put some of these into here. Actually, that would go in there nicely. And maybe some of the tickets that I've made. I might put that in there. Okay. Oh, that looks quite nice, don't it? So I don't know why I've suddenly become right Yorkshire. How long have I been going for? No idea. How long does it say? I've been going for. How long is a piece of string? I really don't know. Sorry about the singing. Oh, I've just turned around and looked at my laptop. Leah, you are an absolute star. You've just given a link to my Dasher Dave YouTube. Dasher Dave. It's Dasher Dave. We all need a bit of a Dasher Dave in our lives. Apparently I've been going for 51 minutes. Well, I've been alive for 52 years. I'm very tall for a 52-hour person. Yes, I know. Is that better now? You're happy now you've sniffed my wrist? Yeah, put your wet nose on it. I'm talking about Worcester, by the way. It's not Brian. So, okay, what I might do then is I might just decorate this while we're just having a chat for the next 10 minutes. So, I'm just going to put some random stuff on here. So this is one of the tags that I've made. So I made those. Oh, maybe I want to use that because I think that would go in that thing I've made. So these were just when I made a collage board, and then I just cut it up into different things. So I have made some things out of it already. I made a lot of tags. Again, guess where that is? It's on Dasher Dave. But no, I'm going to do something with this. I don't know what. Probably won't finish it. I just want to do something. So I'm going to put the rest of this washi tape on one for a start. And then, we've got 10 more minutes together. I like to do an hour. An hour just seems right to me. and I just think we'll do something together, and then I'll leave you alone, and you can enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I've got my pizza, my Slimming World pizza, and people will say, "Oh, how boring, Slimming World pizza. That sounds right boring," but it's lovely. Because you can like put all the toppings that you like on it, and I'm gonna have roasted artichokes. Obviously, I'm gonna have a tomato sauce on it, but then I'm gonna have roasted artichokes, anchovies, some cheese. Some ham, some peppers, some broccoli. I like broccoli on my pizza. And some red onions, and I can't think what else. I might even have some jalapeno, but I'm hot stuff, but I don't like hot stuff. I don't mind it being a little bit spicy, but like when it makes you cry, it's not good in my eyes. Well, it's not good in your eyes. Don't put it in your eyes. Definitely don't put it in your eyes. Please don't put it in your eyes. I don't want to be responsible. Stick that on there. I don't know. Just sticking things to this now. Shall we put one of these on the top, or will it not be the right sort of size? No, it's not, and it looks wrong on the side. So let's put this, one of these on it, maybe. You're so glad I'm here, aren't you? To sing you to... You'd never sleep if I was singing, do you? Maybe one of these on it. Yeah, I quite like that. I'll put that on there. Or do I want that one? Or do I want that one? You watch it be the same up. No, it's not. So, yeah, I'm going to go for that one. Okay, let's put these back in here. And that's the little bag that they came in. I feel like I have to keep them in there. So, Joe, you created a monster. Well, you encouraged a monster. You didn't create one. I was a monster already, so... So, yes, I've been to the tip today. How exciting was that? But empowering, because I went on my own. I was going to wait until Brian could come tomorrow, but I went on my own today, and I went thrice. 3 times. Why don't people say thrice anymore? I like that word. Thrice. Once, twice, and thrice. So yeah, I felt very empowered. They're right grumpy at the tip, but I went and I did all the stuff that I needed to do, and I got rid of the stuff that I needed to get rid of. So all of the old kitchen is gone. Just gone. It's gone. So that's nice. It's nice that I've my outside is clear now, and it's not a tripping issue anymore. It was going to be a bit of a hazard if somebody fell over that. Well, you know what I might do? I might put some. I might just fling that over there. I might put some of my stamps on it. So, the stamps that I make, the homemade style ones. So just to kind of aged up. So this is like little tiny bubble wrap. I think I briefly talked about this, I think in my last video, and that's what this is. Like all of this random patternage on here is those. So that's the tiny bubble wrap. That's the bigger size bubble wrap. Clearly not cleaned that since I used it. The shame. Oh, and it's not stuck down anymore. Let's stick it. That's the problem with this kind of stuff. It doesn't always stick properly. But and your glue's gonna take 4 hours to come out. But it's not a problem if you stick it back down again. So yeah, so that's the bigger stuff, but that's the bigger stuff where I've randomly popped a few, so it's not, otherwise it's too regimental. And there's enough mental in this house. Then this is a bit with just some wiggly string. Get rid of that tissue. This is some with this is what this is on the back. This is it's like little spongy stuff that comes at the bottom of supermarket raspberries. This is just some wiggly bits from glue. This is just some corrugated cardboard where I've crushed it in random places, and it was also got crushed lines on it anyway. This is the outside wall of a coffee cup, and then this is some more bubble wrap, but this has kind of got that, it's kind of bubble wrap sandwiched between two sheets of plastic, so it gives a bit more of a blurred look to that. So anyway, and as I find things that I like the texture of, I add them. So I think I'm going to use those two. Now, don't expect them to be like really great stampers, because they're not. But they just give a bit of a mark. You can't really see it. It kind of looks like a postage mark. That's the reason why I've kind of started it in the first place, because it looks a bit postage marky. So that's that. Cantonar. Cantonar. Do I want this? Don't know. I'll use some of this on it, which is rusty hinge. But a rusty hinge. A rub over with a rusty hinge. Oh, that sounds interesting. Oh, I had a rub over with a rusty hinge. I like this because it makes it just look a bit like trodden on. Maybe that's probably not what other people would think, but that makes it look nice. But I think it does. You know, aged, it's got a bit of a wear to it. There we go. So I tend not to buy background stamps anymore. I try to make my own. So that's that. And maybe we can have that on it. And we could have, how long have we got? How long have we been going for? Oh, we've been going for an hour now. Mana, do 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 do. An hour now. Do 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 do. An hour now. Sorry if that's stuck in your head now. I'm not sorry. Sharing is caring. I love that tune. Mana. And it is very, very contagious. And then you'll be later on. You'll be like just sat watching something great on TV, and then that'll suddenly creep into your head. Or just as you're about to go to bed and you put your head on the pillow and you've just turned the light off and you've closed your eyes, and then in pops Mana. Do 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 do. Mana. Do 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 do. Mana. Do 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 do. You're welcome. I'm just doing this. I'm making a little bit of a scruffy bow. Not a bow, a scruffy kind of like ribbony thing. It's a ribbon that needs the toilet. But you know when you cross over the ribbons, they always, for me, they look like somebody, when you cross your legs when you really need a wee. Too much information, Dave. Caring is not always sharing. Sharing is sometimes just oversharing. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm a big fan of an overshare. Not as in share. I believe. Yeah, okay. No, I don't even know the song. I believe it, and I don't know. Believe the one that's over. What's the sync? No, what's the auto-tuned? That's it. It's over auto-tuned. And this B is actually one of Brian's stamps. So his not not that one. That's the compass. So it's this, and he loaned me it. I'm not sure why he wants me to have a bee on everything I do, but I'm going to leave that on there. I think I quite like that. I don't want it to be too fussy. Fussy wussy. Might have a bit of that on there. That's there. It was hiding from me. My fingers are sticky, and like everything I touch now, it just kind of like sticks to me. Put some of that on it, and then I'm going to just go over it with a bit of this. Walnut stain. A few places. Just to make it stand out a bit more. I'm going to stick that on there just because I can. Yep, just stick it there. It's a very quick little make, so stick it on like that. That'll do. Cool. Okay, so yeah, that's just another little taggy thing. Like, it wasn't really a tutorial. It was just a let's make something and fill some time. It's just that now. In my head's going, you can't leave it like that. You need to make that bee stand out. So, what have I got? Embossing powder and glitter. Where the heck is my... Oh, bit of gilding wax. I haven't got the gilding wax out for time immemorial. That doesn't look like gilding wax, does it? None of that. Oh, there you go. Bit of luster. Oh, magnetic. No, metallic luster. Oh, it's luster. I don't want that one. No. Dig to the bottom of here. Oh, what's in here? Is that some mica flakes? Oh, it might be some mica flakes. Let's try that. So I need to do that to kind of tap them down, otherwise it all escapes. These are mica flakes, and hopefully if I do this, it'll be picked up on the toppy bit. There we go. Bit of mica, that's what we needed. Now try not to stick that to your face, Dave, otherwise you'll be wearing that tomorrow. So I didn't need my magnetic luster, metallic luster, so you couldn't say it again, could I? Rubbish, not rubbish. Okay, so there we go, that's it. So what did we do? Let's go back to what we did. We made this, well, we didn't make this, obviously not this. We made this, our little slot pocket. And I put some things into it, and I made it because I was inspired by somewhere to put this, which I thought would go nicely in here. There you go, kind of in there. So that's the reason why we made it. So that's what we made, and then to fill some time, we made that, and I think that will also go in there. Like that. There we go. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed my hour of madness. And, you know, sorry for those people that were watching me live. Sorry it was all late. Sorry I've had technical difficulties. It's usually my microphone that's playing up, to be fair. But, you know, hopefully you'll join me next week. If I'm doing one, I probably will. Now that the kitchen is kind of like in the bag. I'll probably do one next week. So. And I will, you know, hopefully see you then. If I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. But you know, I'm always here for the jokes. They're not very good, but I'm always here for them. So the old ones are the best. No, the old ones are the ones that I actually know. That's why. And that's it. You've seen my kitchen as well. You know, what more could you ask for? You've had it all today. Cheeky, you've been cheeky, right? Cheeky, right? And don't forget, you can put lipstick on a pig, but it'll still be a pig in lipstick. So, that's the life story to learn from today. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. My name's Dash of Dave, also known as Crafty Moose. I'm Crafty Moose on my Facebook page, and that's where some of you have been watching me today live. Or you can watch me on my YouTube channel, which is dash_of_Dave. I'm at 404 subscribers. Wow, what happened? That's amazing. So I really do appreciate anybody that's following me. Once it hit 500, I will be giving something that I have made away at a random drawery thing. I might give away more than one thing, to be fair. I've got tons of the stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching me. As I always say, I love you all without exception until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to, otherwise I'll send that pig with lipstick on round. Right. So we've made our French board. Goodness only knows what the French board is. Oh, it's there. I made a French board. And terrible accent. I suddenly sounded like Yogi Bear. So, yeah. Yeah. What is it? Something than the average bear. Smarter than the average bear. I suddenly sounded like that. So, okay, boo boo. Shall I go? Yeah, probably best. It's safer, isn't it? Okay, so hopefully we'll see you next week. Don't know what we're doing. We'll be doing something. Hopefully it'll be a bit of fun. And you all have a lovely afternoon. Love you all. Don't forget that. I'm here for you. And sending you all my kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And oh dear, I've just touched that mica onto my moustache now. Now I've got mica covered moustache. And a big crafty hug. Squeezy squeeze. All right, see you soon, folks. You all take care. Bye. Bye.